composing, A through G words. So previous to this lesson, you did A through G words, and you've got quite a number of them to choose from. So what I'm asking you to do on this page is to take some of those A through G words and place them on the staff. This is like step one to composing a melody. I know it's a very basic way, but it's kind of cool. So you're going to notice my example at the top, and of course we have our 5 lines, which is the staff, and 4 spaces. And then of course we have our treble clef, which is at the beginning here. And the treble clef, you'll notice, is drawn at the beginning of each one of these, as you would each line that you do as you read music. So I'm just going to do one measure examples to start with today. So a little reminder over here on the right for you that the lines are E, G, B, D, F, going from the bottom up, or every good boy does fine. And then the spaces in treble clef, bottom space, F, A, C, E to the top space. All right, space rhymes with face to help you remember the spaces of the treble clef. Now we are going to go back to line 1, or example 1, I should say, and you're going to write the word underneath it. So the first word I gave you for an example was feed, F-E-E-D. So space it out and write it below the staff. Then you're going to go above it and you're going to draw in whole notes. Now remember, a whole note gets 4 beats. Simply just draw in whole notes above it. Later on we're going to do something else to this, so just keep it as whole notes for now. Don't fill it in. Keep it circular and don't fill it in. So the next letter is E. So we're going to go to the bottom line. So first space, bottom line. Now if I go to play this, which I will in a minute, you're going to hear what it sounds like. The sound is going to go down, and you can visually see that. Now you say to yourself, well, wait a minute, I could have done the other F, which is the top line of the staff. Yes, you could have. You could have put it there as well and made it a line note, but I didn't. I chose this one. It is your choice. So pick whichever you want. Just pick one of them. So then the second E I decided to do was up above so you could see it. Now go right above it and draw in the whole note E, and make sure that you fill in the space. Don't go around it and make it look sloppy so we can't read it. Fill in the space exactly there, space 4. And then the last one, D. So let's figure out where's D. E, G, B, D, 4th line. So let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and draw your whole note D right there. So as you can see it in order, F, E, E, D, feed. Simple as that. You draw the notes on the staff after you put the word below it. So then eventually what you're going to be able to do is go over to the piano and play those exact notes because you've specified where you want them. This F, the first F that you see right here, is right above middle C on the piano, and it sounds like this, okay? So then the E right below it, and then the upper E, and then D. So your first word, feed, sounds like this. Which, if you have a keyboard or piano, you could try it, or an instrument. You could play those notes now that reads the treble clef. So the second word I'm going to help you again with is faded, the examples that I gave you. And you can see that right there is the first F. I'll put the word below the staff first. I go above it and I draw in. Now give your little self a little space here when you do the words, by the way. You can see that I didn't put it right below the treble clef. Put it to the right of it a little bit. So F, and then second space A, 4th line up D. I'm going to do top space E, and then I'm going to do D again. So here's faded. And if you look at it, it should go up in sound and then go down a step. So let's hear if it does. Here's the piano faded. Ready? All right, so this is just kind of a basic, simple way of doing composing. I'm going to show you my examples here. You're going to go ahead and put whatever words that you want to do. I used cab. I used face, edge, age. I wrote this below first. Ace, cage, aced, fed, caged, added, gag, beg, dad, dead, bag, cafe, faced, decade, deaf, and baggage. There's an extra one in case you make a mistake and you'd like to use it, or just draw another one. So let's review cab. So again, go right above it. Where is C? It is the third space up, so count 1, 2, 3, and draw your whole note. Make it a pretty spaced note there. The second one is A, so let's go over here. A is the second space up, so A, let's draw it there. And you're done with that. Move to B. Let's go over here. Where's B? Oh, it's a line note, so you count 1, 2, 3, third line note up. 1, 2, 3, and draw in B. Okay, so there is cab. I'll play that for you so you see what it can sound like. Here's cab. This is the C above middle C. Here's A, should go down now. And here's B. Great. And as you can see, number 2, I did my example face. And I said choose one. So here's 2 examples. I could have put the F there, or I could have put the F there. You're just going to draw one. F, A, C, E. And again, here's E. It could have been there or there. These are what I chose in red. The blue is just the alternate example. So listen to the word face and what it sounds like. This is F really up high. So here we go. F, A, C, E. If I had done the blue, listen to the difference in sound. So it changed the sound of it by changing the placements of the notes. So example, edge, you can see the E, D, G, E, age, A, G, E, ace, A, C, E, etc. Go on and finish what you would like to. Over here are extras, or you can start to use maybe some ledger lines if you'd like. And you can see that number 18, I did the example for you. Here's decade. D right below the staff, now that's not up here. So that's a new note we had previously learned. D goes right there in the space below it. So I put that there, D. I'm going to do E here, the bottom line. C is also another new note, and you see I added a ledger line. I drew it when I needed it. And the special name given to that note is middle C. You can hear it right there in the middle of the keyboard. And then I've got A, D right below the staff, and E. So let's hear what decade sounds like. Here's decade on the piano. All right, so hopefully this helped explain this page. Again, it's just a very basic starting step to composing melodies. Have fun, enjoy yourself with the A through G words in composing.